The emotion of sex is an irresistible force, against which there can be no such opposition as an immovable body. When driven by this emotion, men become gifted with a superpower for action. Understand this truth, and you will catch the significance of the statement that sex transmutation will lift one to the status of a genius. Destroy the sex glands, whether in a man or beast, and you have removed the major source of action. For proof of this, observe what happens to any animal after it has been castrated. A bull becomes as docile as a cow after it has been altered sexually. Sex alteration takes out the male, whether man or beast, all the fight that was in him. Sex alteration of the female has the same effect. Sex energy is the creative energy of all geniuses. There has never been and never will be a great leader, builder, or artist lacking in this driving force of sex. The mere possession of this energy is not sufficient to produce a genius. The energy must be transmuted from desire for physical contact into some other form of desire and action before it will lift one to the status of genius. You will fail in life, and in every aspect of it, if you cannot control your sexual energy. Sex energy is the most powerful of all the stimuli, which moves people into action. Because it is the most powerful of the emotions, it must be controlled through transmutation and converted into other channels. The desire for sexual expression is inborn and natural. The desire cannot and should not be submerged or eliminated, but it should not be allowed to dominate or dictate one's behavior. A river may be dammed and its water controlled for a time, but eventually it will force an outlet. The same is true of the emotion of sex. If it is not transmuted into some creative effort, it will find a less positive, less productive outlet. The individuals of greatest achievement tend to be those who have highly developed sexual natures and who have learned the art of sex transmutation. One major reason why the majority of people who succeed do not begin to do so before the age of 40 to 50 is their tendency to dissipate their energies through overindulgence in the physical expression of the emotion of sex. Transmutation of sex energy calls for more willpower than the average person cares to use for this purpose. Though this requires willpower, but the reward for the practice is more than worth the effect. The road to genius consists of the development, control, and proper use of sex, love, and romance. The major difference between love and sex is that love is spiritual, while sex is biological. Love is chemistry, sex is physics. Sex alone is a mighty urge to action, but its forces are like a cyclone They are often uncontrollable when the emotion of love begins to mix itself with the emotion of sex. The result is calmness of purpose, poise, accuracy of judgment, and balance. If you fail to control your own mind, you may be sure that you will control nothing else.